Welcome to the Libra Lounge with Keisha podcast. I'm your host, Keisha. I've got producer James here,
Hey,
who looks like he's greatly in need of a washing.
what?
A washing.
I'm dirty?
You look it.
Really?
I'm not sure if you're clean or dirty. When was the last time that your ass hit water?
I had a shower this morning.
It just doesn't look like it.
Well, I did.
But you should look clean.
13 hours later?
Yeah, I usually still look clean after 13 hours.
Well, we can't all be you, can we?
I'm just don't have that clean look about you.
Well, okay.
Well, I don't know how this show's going to go because I got diagnosed with bronchitis for like the 13th time this year.
She's been coughing almost nonstop, guys.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad. I've gotten complaints before on Pink Shade about my coughing, my sniffing, my swallowing. Just say you don't like me.
Stop finding all these like physical things to
Someone
shame me about.
Yeah, someone just said me and all my phlegm. So I apologize in advance. I'm going to try to power through. I don't know. I just don't know.
I mean, we have a whole system of hand signals and pause and unpause and production stuff to work around it.
Sometimes that shit just don't work.
True.
Yeah, sometimes just like, it happens.
But remember, we are professionals.
I'm not, nor have I ever claimed to be.
Stop saying that.
I'm not professional. I don't have good work ethics. I don't. There's nothing professional about me at all. This is a sometimes hobby at best.
This is a career. You were in the top 20 in Norway this week. Do you know that?
Do Norwegian people even speak English?
Oh, yeah. Better than we do.
Wait, do they have their own language?
Norwegian.
But they
Yeah.
also speak English?
Well, a lot of European countries also speak English, or sometimes speak English like almost primarily.
What does Norwegian sound like?
I'm not even going to try, because every time I try, it sounds like the Swedish chef from Sesame Street.
Huh. That's probably why they like me, because my English is so muffled and bad. I probably sound like I'm speaking Norwegian. They're like, she's one of us, just a darker shade. A deeper shade of soul she is. So, you guys, I don't know how long this show is going to be. Let's get into it before I go into a whole coughing fit. If you are a friend of the Libra Lounge, which I hope that you are, it is time for the gab.
We know she has a really big mouth, which sounds kind of dirty, and that's probably true too. Let's gossip. The Gab with Keisha.
All right, so we have all been following this Pdiddy case, and we finally got the video footage that none of us really wanted. We thought we weren't going to get it because supposedly Pdiddy had paid all these people off. So, it was said it wasn't going to be released, but somebody somewhere said, fuck you, Pdiddy, we're going to release it anyway. Or someone with a lot more money said, here you go, and it got released. So we got video footage of him assaulting singer Cassie horribly bad in the hallway of a hotel.
While wearing a towel.
Wow, wearing a goddamn towel.
And the towel stayed on.
I mean, look. This is not a situation to poke fun at. But I will say this. It takes a multitude of talent to whoop anybody's ass, male or female, while wearing a towel, and the goddamn towel don't fall off.
I mean, he's a multi-talented artist.
Clearly, he is. Now, this was hard to watch. I mean, it really, really was hard to watch. And Cassie is not a big person by any means, She's half Asian, so she ain't got no weight just there alone.
Right.
Plus, she's a singer, and they have to be quite slim, and I don't think he really dates women of any big stature at
Of
all.
any thickness?
None. No, he likes his women to be model size, And possibly because they don't have any fighting skills because of their size. They, maybe that's why he picks them skinny.
I was gonna say, could you imagine him doing that to Lizzo?
No, 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 no. It was also very difficult for me to watch this, not just because of the horribleness of it, but it was hard for me just as me watching this because I myself am viewing this as Keisha.
Mm.
And I'm thinking about me in this situation. I'm not going to sit here and lie. By no means do I think I can win a fist fight against any man.
I think some men you could.
There are many that I have. But ain't no way on God's green earth is a motherfucker that hits me gonna leave without a black eye.
Yep.
He gonna have some marks, he gonna have some scratches, and I'm gonna help him fuck up that whole hallway. Now, by the time the fight is over, I may be on the floor knocked out. But he gonna be on the floor a little bit too. He may not be knocked out, but he gonna be holding his motherfucking eye.
He's gonna know he was in a fight.
He gonna be like, that bitch fucked me up. You know what I mean? But a lot of women are not like me. You know what I mean? She is most definitely a victim of abuse. And I think it was a victim of continuous abuse. But it has also opened up, a long list of allegations that have been going on for years and years and years, going all the way back to the case of, the Biggie, Tupac and all that. And a long list of allegations that have been made against Pdiddy here's the thing. Diddy been telling us for years, years and years. He's been telling us Diddy ain't shit. But he does it in a way, kind of like me, when we say things, it's in a kind of hee ha ha, but we really are serious.
Kind of that snarky
way that people have laughed it off. But the shit was true.
Yep.
Aubrey O'Day told us for years and years and years, but everyone's like, oh, there's the blonde, blue-eyed bimbo with the big titties and like 13 bundles of extensions in her hair. What is she talking about? But the shit has been true. So now there's always been whispers that whenever Kim Porter, who he has the twins with, that her death was very, very suspicious. Now people are coming out saying, yeah, we saw him or heard him abusing Kim. And people have, finger pointed, said that maybe her death has something to do with Diddy. But now you have all these other people who are coming out saying that Diddy abused them. And I'm not saying that he did not. But you also have all these people saying, yeah, I was next door and I would hear him beating up on Cassie, or I was next door and heard him beating up that person, or yeah, I was a witness when he was doing this or doing that. Why the fuck are you coming out now instead that you heard that?
Because somebody broke the gate down. I mean, same with Bill Cosby and some of that shit. Like all of a sudden when someone finally says I can speak out, everyone else does too. Because for whatever
No. I'm not saying the victims. I'm saying the people who were there and were witnesses of it.
Same, absolutely. I think it's the exact same. Whether you're a victim or whether you know about it, you don't say a goddamn thing if no one else says anything and that person still has power. That's the fucking shame of it.
Well, I'm not that type of person.
No, you're going to say it.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say something while it's going on too. I cannot just sit next door and hear a person getting basically their ovary stomped on.
I mean,
and not say something.
I mean, how much money would it have to be worth for you to turn a blind eye? I can't. There's no amount.
None.
And that's the difference between us and them.
Yeah, but Hollywood is just a different breed of people.
That's my point.
They lack morals in all sorts of ways. But I'm just going to say, for all the girls that are dating his one son, the one that looked just like him, they got that big ass bottom lip, be careful, because he looked a little bit too much like his daddy to be trustworthy. I don't.
You don't trust people with big lips anyway.
And then he looked almost a little bit special ed.
He looks like he should be special.
He always has. He always has.
He looks slow.
He looks like something was like almost a chromosome away from being like not all the way right. So Biggie's mom came out and she said she just wants to slap Diddy. And
sure.
you know what? I'm like, oh, go ahead, slap him. 9 times out of 10, he gonna hit you back.
Well, he may not be used to that.
But I have a she gonna get 5 fingers to the face if she does that. But go ahead and slap him. Maybe you can slap some sense into him. I don't know. Punch him. Maybe if he punch you back, get a lawsuit. Just get in line and sue him. I mean, I'm curious to see how this is all gonna play out.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he goes. I think a group of women are going to the grand jury. What is it, next week or in a couple of weeks or something like that?
Pretty soon.
And they're saying, oh, he's going to miss out on his daughter's graduation. He had to miss out on his daughter's prom. He shouldn't even be in the same room as any woman right now,
Right.
whether they are his or not. Like, no, and those twins look a little bit too much like him, too. We got to keep our eyes on them. I wonder if they be slapping hoes as well. I don't know. I think the whole bloodline needs to be watched at this point. Like, everybody gets group counseling with the last name Combs, like just in case, And then he's got that little bitty baby too, which he disgustingly has been trying to use the baby for clout.
No.
Like, I'm a good guy. Look at me and my half Asian baby. Her name's Love. Yeah, I'm good. I'm a good guy. Like, ugh, put the baby down. Give her back to her Asian side of the family. You're such a disgrace. Like, I hate when people do that. Like,
He might try to use that baby as a human shield or something.
he's the type who would.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
he's one of those. He most definitely would use the 1-year-old to shield himself from a fucking bullet.
Yep.
He will do it. Gross. You know who else is gross? Jennifer Lopez is kind of gross.
Is she?
Yes.
Mm.
She's just not likable. She's her own biggest fan and always has been. Her and Ben are supposed to be breaking up, not breaking up. It's just this whole big thing. No one knows what's going on. Supposedly they've been living apart while she's on tour, and the tour is not going great, all these kind of things. But here's the thing. People continuously let Jennifer Lopez punk them. Every time Jennifer Lopez is trying to do something oh so captivating is going on in her life. And when I mean captivating, it could be good or bad. Like, J-Lo's got a new movie coming out. J-Lo's son is also autistic. Hey, J-Lo's got a new single dropping. J-Lo's daughter has come out as queer. Here's my thing. I feel, and this is just me, I'm all for awareness, okay, when it comes to kids. But sometimes, that awareness shit has nothing to do with the children. It has to do with the parent. Oh, my kid's autistic. Yeah. I painted my nails blue, lighted up blue. I wore a blue t-shirt. Look, I got blue highlights. Where is your kid? Your kid is in that corner knocking his head on that wall. Why are y'all not in group together? Where were you at? When was the last time you were at a ARD meeting with your blue highlights? Why is your son always with their daddy? Where are you at? At the nail salon telling Kim to polish your nails blue? Well, why is your Facebook profile a bulb surrounded by blue? We don't know your kid's name. Why are you never at the autistic kids' field trips? We ain't never seen you at one. Girl, when was the first person who ever got diagnosed with autistic? What year was that? Girl, what facts do you know about? It is not about the kids. It is about the parent. Would you not agree with me?
I think so. I mean, it depends.
And I'm not saying all. I am not saying all. I think that
depends on what they do with that.
Exactly. I do feel that there are a lot of parents that want to share their experiences, the ones who are actually with their children, want to share their experiences with others. You're not alone. Let's do this together. I found this out about my child. Are you having this experience with your child? But here's the thing, you have to actually be with your child to know those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I much prefer it if somebody says, "Hey, my kid has this," and then
Mm.
they write a giant ass check to the research foundation that's working on that problem.
Yeah.
That's what to me is not that's awareness plus action.
I also don't feel the need for celebrities to let us know that their child came out, especially when their
Yeah,
child is not 18 or older.
yeah.
Or even then, why do I need to know about your child's sexuality?
I don't.
I don't.
No.
And I don't feel the need that anyone really needs to know about my own child's sexuality.
Hmm.
I think the only time that I would ever say anything about my child's sexuality is if my child made it with a fucking panda and they had a half panda, half human baby.
If they broke the law,
Like
maybe it'd be something worth knowing.
I would be like, I have never heard of this. This is interesting. She is, it's a human panda. You know what I mean? Why is that like a huge deal to freely talk about your child's sexuality?
It's just signaling. It's just
Yes,
it's all it
it's
is.
for attention to
It's
me.
for
It's for
attention.
attention. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Now, if she wants to, get on her social media and talk about that, great.
Yeah.
If she wants me, hey, mom, I want you to mention on your podcast that I'm this and that we're celebrating that. Sure, by all
Right.
means. I'm not ashamed, but I don't feel like you have to do that.
It's like saying my kid's a doctor. Like
No, it's not.
no. Follow me. So if my kid graduates medical school, and all I ever say is, "Well, I'm the father of a doctor." That's what that is.
Well, I don't even agree with it to that point. Like your child having sex with a man or a woman is not like a huge accomplishment. It's something that we all do. Your child graduating medical school is an accomplishment.
No,
Everyone fucks.
That's what I'm saying. By someone saying, "Hey, my kid came out as queer," they're doing the same thing as if they're just saying, "I'm the father of this." They're putting the attention on them and making it seem like I'm something better or I'm more inclusive, I'm more whatever because of my kid.
Yeah, I just don't think that. I mean, I just don't think that it's just something you have to.
And
You're
you're, yeah,
talking about your kid having sex. I don't want to think anyone to think about my kid having sex
yeah.
with anyone, even if
Well,
she was
and
having sex with a fucking pan.
well,
I don't want anyone to think about that.
and you're Jennifer Lopez. So like if you say your kid's autistic, no one's gonna think, "Oh my God, what a drag that must be on your life." How do you overcome that? How do you
To me,
multimillionaire singer actress? How do you possibly get through a day?
it's to say
Ugh.
I'm just like you guys. I
No,
have
you're
your
not.
struggles. Like I'm just like you. No, you're not.
No, you can pay
No.
somebody to deal with that.
No, you drove away in a Bentley. Why? I'm in a
Right.
Toyota Corolla over here. We are not the same.
No.
But this is what she does. She's like known for doing this. And I was exaggerating when I said her son's autistic. I have no idea if he is. I'm just saying she bamboozles people
Oh yeah,
when
yeah,
things are
yeah.
going right.
Right.
So, oh, I'm going to be doing this big tour. Ben and I are getting back together. We're having a wedding. Now that this tour, now all of a sudden she just announced, you guys, I'm going to cancel my summer tour. I want to concentrate on, my marriage and my kids. Bitch, no one's buying your fucking tickets. I would have more respect for you if you just said, no one likes me. I fucking suck. Like, no one's buying the tickets. Like, I cannot afford to continue this
Right.
summer tour.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what she has done. What is the guy's name? Sterling Brown.
Hmm.
We all know him from This Is Us. He's been in a whole bunch of shit. Wakanda Forever and all of that. And there's this Asian actor. I think his name is Simu.
Hmm.
They're all on a press conference, a press round for this movie Atlas that they're all in with Jennifer Lopez, and which I heard is a fucking flop as well. I don't know what Jennifer Lopez did to these men while they were filming or while they have been doing this press tour to piss them off, but she pissed them the fuck off because they have been trolling her on every single interview they have done. I'm going to start here. So this person is asking Jennifer a question, right? And she goes, yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. Sterling K. Brown, you're Puerto Rican? What? And she's like, yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. What? And the guy, Simu, was like looking around like, she is? So then they're at another press conference, and she's like, yeah, I think I'm just going to start slowing down. Mm-hmm. Really? Slowing down, huh? They're at another press conference. And so Sterling K. Brown is the one who's vocal, but the other guy is his facial expressions that are doing so much as well. So they're at another press conference, and she's saying something. Then Simu, I think his name is Simu or Shimu. I cannot remember which one it is.
You want to say Shamu so bad right now.
No, it's Shimu.
Okay.
And so she says something, and then the question goes to him, and he just fucking starts speaking Spanish. For no reason at all, just starts speaking fluent Spanish. And she's like, he speaks better Spanish than I do. I don't know what she did to these men. I do not know, but I need someone to tell me, because they are trolling, and she's so fucking pissed off the whole time. But what can you say?
Nope.
But I'm like, I would look at them and be like, you know what, you two motherfuckers, I don't know what y'all got going on, but y'all not supposed to keep doing this shit to me. Because I swear to God, I would tell my publicist to fire y'all asses. Y'all go over there and y'all get asked y'all's questions, and I'm going to come over here. What did she do to them?
Probably that on set.
I think that's what she did.
I think she was J-Lo.
I think so. That she's not very nice.
Yeah, we've heard for years how difficult she is to work with.
Yes, and I think they were like, this bitch right here.
I'm in a shitty movie with this pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, this is not going to make my career. Might as well have fun with it.
I mean, and it's just so obvious. It is hilarious. So if you want to, all you have to do is go to TikTok and look up these videos. They are hilarious. And but you can't even get mad at them because Jennifer Lopez kind of,
she's hateable.
She really is. She's not very likable at all. Not at all.
When she had to write a song
saying how real I am.
Yeah, to have to remind everybody that she's just Jenny from the block. That tells you
should
ain't
never
Jenny
have
from
to. No, never, ever have to do that. So, it's been a long time since I've talked about Kimberly Zolciak Biermann and Kroy Biermann. But a new video was released this week, and I think this took place back in April, and it's a body cam video of the police going back to their house because they were called by Kimberly because Kroy would not give her back her cell phone. So she called the police to come out to her. This is the longest foreclosure ever in history. Again, I just
three times now, right?
This is the 25th time. I don't know. Something else happened like a couple of weeks ago. I just quit looking. I'm like, until I see the fucking moving truck coming out, I don't care. Until that moment comes, I no longer care. So you got the police officers in there. You got Kim, who is complaining that Kroy has taken her phone and locked himself in the bedroom. She's complaining he has her phone while she's on a phone to the police officer. She's like, I'm so sick of this. They're going through this divorce. He just, every day is hollering and screaming. She's talking about this divorce that they're going through. As the body cam shows a gigantic picture that is covering up a full wall of a picture of them from their wedding. It is like, makes sense. Do you know there are people in the hood that call 911 and say, my son has been shot 15 times in the head. We need an ambulance to come out here. And they say, we might be there in 3 to 5 hours. And this bitch is calling them on the emergency line about a motherfucking cell phone while she has a cell phone in her hand.
Well, she's an adult, and her adult husband has locked himself in the bathroom like a goddamn teenager.
This is ridiculous. That is not what the police is for.
Nope.
I tell you what.
Now, if they'd have tased her ass, I'd be like, go blue.
If a man or any other person takes my cell phone and decides to go play in my face about it and lock themselves behind closed doors, I got an axe in my garage. And at that point in time, I'm going to use that axe to break down that goddamn door. And by the time I break down that goddamn door, I'm going to go ahead and break your ass. and get my phone.
See, here's the difference. The 911 call with you would not be because
There-
someone took a phone.
I'm gonna be like,
It would
I
be
beat
because
this person's
somebody-
ass.
Yeah, because it went to an axe through the door, shining style.
And here's the thing. I'm going to call 911. I'm going to say 911. Hello, 911 operator. This person in this room whose ass I kicked, they probably going to call you. They're unconscious right now at this moment and cannot currently call you, but I'm going to save them a call. I'm calling you to let you know what I did. Don't worry about coming. I'll drive to the police station. You tell me which one to drive to, and I'm going to go ahead and turn myself in. You want me to come right now? Or you want me to come in 30 minutes? Which one? Tell me what you want me to do.
Ma'am, just wait there. We'll have an officer come meet you.
Not a problem. The axe is back in the garage. So y'all ain't even got to worry about that. Y'all don't have to come in guns a-blazing. I'm going to meet y'all at the front of the gate. My hand's already going to be up in the air.
The motherfucker's still breathing. I just checked. He ain't
She
dead.
alive. She does not the fuck out. She is still alive and well. Go ahead and tell EMS to come on. You know, there's no brain damage or anything like that. I knew exactly where to hit her at. Everybody is all good. So we good? Can I hang up now? Okay, I'll see you in about 30 minutes. That problem solved. They don't even have to turn on their sirens.
Nope.
Just turn on the lights.
It's
You
a
don't have to
casual
rush.
roll
Just
through the neighborhood.
yeah. Y'all want some milk and cookies? Come on in. You know, this is just so vanilla.
Awesome. Okay.
These are palm colored people problems. This is what I call them.
This is bottom of your feet. color
Yes,
problems.
it is. I just don't. I look at things like this and I'm like, this is some straight up bullshit. Like, I would never think to call the police
No.
because someone in my own house took my phone. Eventually, they're going to have to come out of the room. But the issue is, what is on your phone that you don't want this person to see?
Well, yeah.
That's the real issue, right?
Sure.
But here's the thing. You're getting a divorce, so I don't fucking care what you see that's on my phone.
Yep.
Anywho, we'll be back in a moment. I got to go cough. Welcome back to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. I want to remind you guys, if you are enjoying our show, leave us a 5-star review. Please leave us a 5-star review on iTunes and let a friend know that you can hear us on iTunes. What is it? Apple Music, Google Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify,
Amazon.
all those good things. And if you want to hear more of me, you can check me out every Monday on Pink Shade Podcast. We are currently recapping Love During Lockup. And in a couple of weeks, we will be recapping, inmate to roommate. I have to say something. I did something not a couple of weeks ago, the last time that we recorded, and I didn't realize what I did, and I actually feel pretty bad about it. So someone had left a comment on one of our posts. It was a post about a new episode, and one of our listeners, she had said something about the way James and I looked so differently than the way that we sounded. This is not funny. No, I actually feel really bad. She said that we looked different from the way we sounded, like we sounded bigger, and we talked about ourselves as if we were bigger. And I said something about it on the show, and we kind of, we're like assholes. And we talked about it and I poked fun of it, and I feel so bad. So a couple of weeks ago, I went to my Instagram stories based on her comment, and it was a picture of James and I when we really were big. And so I went back to her comment, and I was going to screenshot it and say, this is in reference to her comment, like, this is how big we really used to be. So yeah, this is when we're talking, this is why we're talking. And she had deleted the comment. And I felt so bad. I was like, I think I hurt her feelings. So I cannot, she deleted the comment, so I can't even say her name or anything like that. If you're listening, I apologize. When we brought it up on the show, we were not in any way, shape, or form making fun of you. We were actually more so making fun of ourselves in a way.
Oh, yeah.
We are so unserious. Y'all, I hope y'all all know that by now. and I really felt bad. I appreciated the comment. Actually, it made us both laugh a lot because we do make reference of ourselves when we were a lot bigger. And some of y'all have been with us from the days when we actually recorded like video. And so y'all have kind of seen the evolution of our weight loss. But I guess we don't think about how many of you guys don't. And I don't realize how many of you guys don't even know how we look now, because when I do post a picture, y'all are like, oh, wow, that's producer James. I mean, as recently, like as last week, someone's like, oh, that's producer James. So I do apologize. Yeah. And so I posted that picture and people were like, whoa, you guys were humongous. It is, and we were.
Funny how the sentiment just changes.
And we were, and I
Yeah.
feel so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm glad that you made that comment. For one thing, it reminds us of how far we have come, and and you're right, because sometimes we do talk about ourselves as if we are still that weight because we were so big for so long. I think in our minds, I think I will forever in my mind think of myself as that weight.
Well, and we joke about it too, because I mean, I know you and I know me too. I'm terrified of getting back to that
Yes.
point ever again. So I
Yeah.
joke about it just to keep it, because it's always on my mind.
Yeah, and
You know?
and even in our real life, we talk about each other as if we still are that big, and like literally, like our family members will be like, "Do y'all realize y'all are not that size anymore?" And it's like we have. I mean, I really have to go back and look at pictures. It's like a mind fuck.
Yeah.
So I do want to apologize. I wish that you would not have deleted the comment. And I'm sorry. I feel really bad. I'm sorry. Sorry. So, all right. Well, here's something that I'm absolutely not sorry about. I usually try not to make fun of kids, but this is just no way I can't. I kind of have to do it. So, Northwest performed at the Hollywood Bowl, which I'm not sure what the Hollywood Bowl is. I guess it's some kind of theater. It was a Lion King performance. And this is actually some pretty big theater because the tickets to this performance were pretty up there in price. And this just started off bad because you cannot tell me that her daddy, Kanye, didn't have something to do with the outfit that she had on.
Oh boy.
Okay. Y'all know there's no way I can get through this without giving my version of the performance. It wasn't that it was bad.
Doesn't sound like it was good though either.
Let me say, get to the point of the whole thing before I get to my performance. I don't like the fact that this child gets to do things. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll tell you exactly what I said. I said, this child only got this role because her mom, Kimberly Noel Kardashian, was West, back to Kardashian, got her back blown out by Ray J, Brandy's little brother, on film, and her dad is Kanye West, who was once a great rapper who now dwells in sometimes insanity. That's the only reason why. It was not based off talent. There is some child who, since the age of 3, who has gone to every vocal class, acting class, tap dance class, ballet class, jazz class, lyrical class, and every other class in between, waiting for this opportunity.
And they just got a hard lesson in Hollywood.
And it went to Northwest. Okay. Picture this. Everybody on stage is an animal because we're in Africa. It's the Lion King.
Lion King.
But they look like animals that they represent.
Okay.
Like the Libra, or like the zebra, had on a leotard that resembled a zebra.
Okay.
Her hair was coiffed
Like a zebra.
to look like a zebra.
Okay.
The gazelles, they looked like gazelles. Everybody looked they part. Northwest looked like a Care Bear.
There's no Care Bears in Africa.
Dressed up like a lion. It literally was a lion costume from Party City. Her face was her face.
No makeup?
It didn't even have like the Party City little paint, the little paint stick that's black to make the little nose with the whiskers.
It wasn't face. It wasn't like
it was
like
her
face paint.
Like when you looked at her, you said, "That's Kim and Kanye, little girl. That's Northwest. That's Northy. That's her on the stage. Y'all see Northy? Oh, is she playing Simba? What animal is that? Oh, that's cute. What she got on tennis shoes? Oh, okay, Simba. Okay, Simba. I see you with your little Nikes.
Oh, the Yeezys.
Is she playing? Wait a minute.
She wearing the Yeezys.
Is she playing Simba? Or is she
what part was she playing?
Simba.
She was a star.
She was a motherfucking star.
Oh, the star.
The star.
Wait, so she's a girl, right?
She a girl. But you know, we live in it don't matter nowadays.
The Lion King.
Let me finish before I get to my performance.
Okay.
So
I can't wait.
You know, North always wear them 2 big braids. She wore them 2 big braids for this performance. Okay?
Could you see them through the lion costume?
Because they was hanging out the costume. So she get on stage, and it was clear her mama and daddy said she don't need to come to rehearsal.
He just showed up that night.
She gonna come this one day. We gonna do one through.
One take.
That's when we're gonna do one little one through before the show, and that's the only time North gonna practice with y'all. Okay? And everybody, y'all better follow through. Everybody gonna follow through? Okay. Get it, North. She get on stage. Spotlight on her.
Star.
She the star of the show. She motherfucking Simba.
She the Lion King.
She the Lion King. This is the performance. I gotta say enough for this shit.
Oh,
never mind the chair.
She's literally standing up, folks.
She come on stage. She's smiling.
Oh boy.
Buck teeth and all. She looking at the audience. Okay, she looking for Kim and Kanye, because you know they're not sitting together. So she looking left, she looking right. She looking left, she looking right. She trying to see if her stepmama got her titties out or not, because you know that girl don't wear clothes. And she goes, "Woo! I just can't wait to be king." Then it goes, "Everybody look left," and she look at the back to see which way everybody going. She go she basically going this left to this. Okay, everybody going this way. I'm gonna go this way. Everybody look right. She looked to the back of this way. I'm gonna go this way. Everybody look, and she doing her little legs to the right, to the left, to the left. She's not doing any of the choreography that anybody else in the fucking show is doing.
Oh no.
And then here she go again. I just can't wait to be king. And then she does that little arm thing.
I wish you guys could see this. This is
the
great.
little arm thing that every second grade performance at elementary school
Got the arm
does, except for everybody in the audience and paid about $3,000 for the fucking ticket. And she just smiling. And then she did so horrible with the choreography that the zebra had to pull her arm and show her which goddamn direction to go. And then when the performance was over, she just stood there. They had to show her how to get off the goddamn stage.
Oh my God.
But when you Kim and Kanye's child, you can just sit there and fuck up like that
You sure can.
and get a goddamn standing ovation.
She got an ovation for that shit? A standing ovation.
I don't know. You know they probably did.
Ovation. Ovation.
That just angers me.
It does. That would anger me too if I saw somebody fucking up that. Knowing my kid tried out, probably didn't make it.
But how about there was no even importance of her to wear the correct costume?
I gotta find a picture of this.
Oh no, don't find a picture of it. Watch the whole performance.
Oh, I'm gonna watch the whole thing.
So you can see the accuracy of my performance.
God, I wish I was recording that.
It's okay. I may just do a rendition. I actually may go to Party City tomorrow. Never mind. I don't even need to do that. I'm sure I have the fucking materials here in my house.
Why even put a
to make
costume on?
that.
She didn't. I mean,
No, she didn't. She
doesn't
didn't.
sound like it.
I'm sure I have enough stuff here in the house to make enough of an outfit to do her performance.
To look as much like a lion as she did.
Because she didn't look like no lion.
I was saying, you could do it right now.
Yeah, I could put on. I'm sure Skylar got some kind of damn furry onesie. Because that's basically what she had on, but they were shorts.
Just pajamas.
Yeah, it was one of those little fucking furry onesie things, and some furry boots.
Why don't we just get you the Bucky's Beaver pajamas? That would work.
Basically,
That would work.
it's spray painted a little bit orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
God, I
to
wish
be
I
rich.
could have seen that dance, y'all. It was great.
It was horrible.
No,
It was
your
it was
rendition
accurate.
of it was great.
Yeah, but it was accurate. And she's a cute kid. It's not her fault.
No.
It's not her fault at all. And it wasn't horrible, but it was not to the caliber of this setting at all.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, she was nervous. Kids who have been practicing for years and years and years, they don't get nervous in a situation like this. They're excited to go out on stage. You know why? Because they've been training to do things like
They
this.
know what the fuck they're doing.
When they go out there, they ready for the spotlight. They're ready to do the damn thing. And also, their co-stars don't have to show them which direction is right nor left. They know the difference. They know this is stage left, this is stage right. She didn't know. They don't have to look for their mom and dad in the audience. So anyway, we would like to thank you all for tuning in to our show. And I apologize for producer James for using the R word. His Instagram is @ClockTowerTX. Do not send it to the Libra Lounge with Keisha. You can talk to him directly. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's the Libra Lounge. The Libra Lounge. Ooh.